Greed, money, capitalism is killing basketball, but we all are ignoring it. We all know that NBA is a business. Athletes get a lot of money for playing basketball, and we fans get to watch top athletes. But all this process costs us something that we don't understand. In this video, we are going to talk about how greed has killed basketball.
When the news hit that referee Tim Donaghy had admitted that he had illegally bet on games.
Phoenix Suns and Mercury owner Robert Sarver has been suspended by the NBA for 1 year as a result of the league's investigation into workplace culture within the Suns organization.
It's us fans that are to blame. How many of you watch the NBA just for basketball? Tell me the truth. Most of you watch it for the drama. Without the drama, the regular season, it would be so plain and viewership would drop. So what does the media do? They create so much drama so we viewers are hooked and engaged. The philosophy is simple. For the NBA to be successful, they need to have good stories. There are many stories that have happened in the NBA, like the Hurricane Katrina that hit New Orleans hard in 2005, as we all know. It was a city under distress and was pretty much down. It was out. Like, that city couldn't host basketball games. The New Orleans Hornets didn't even make the playoffs. They were terrible. Their team was shifted to Oklahoma City. The Hornets played really well and dominated the Western Conference, and by the end of the year had earned the 2 seed in the conference. This was extremely surprising because they had almost the same roster. CP3 didn't have that much improvement, but it made an impressive story. The city that needed the most help, like they were hit hard, they were hit by the hurricane, but now they were like one of the best team in the league. They were a powerhouse. Another example, the drafting of LeBron James. Like what? LeBron was a hometown kid from Cleveland. LeBron was so good, he surpassed all expectations and took Cleveland from the worst to the best team in the NBA in 2009 with like no help. Ever since he came to Cleveland, he was looking for like good help. The 2009 team wasn't even the best in terms of talent. The players that LeBron had, so bad. LeBron had no support, and yet he continued to dominate the league. Good story. The most important thing for the NBA's success is that all of the major cities must have successful teams. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, Boston, Chicago, and Miami. The NBA survives on the fact that their 5 main cities are successful quite frequently. Think about it. Every single one of them has a good history. The Miami Heat are the youngest team and they have been successful pretty much. They were added. The New York Knicks have the biggest drought of championships. The Knicks are also the biggest winner of free agents. New York has a good future also right now. I think they will be good in the future. There's no way they will not reach the Eastern Conference Finals in a few years. And the Celtics and the Lakers, like these two teams are one of the most successful teams. Right now also, they are in the playoffs and they are fighting. Like Lakers is with the Warriors and the Celtics are playing against the 76ers. Both of them are pretty successful. The Celtics made so many good trades like the Jason Tatum trade. They drafted Jaylen Brown. They drafted Marcus Smart. They traded for Al Horford. Like they made superb moves. And the Chicago Bulls, they got Derrick Rose with less than a 2% chance. And they got a hometown point guard, their hometown kid, Derrick Rose. Man, something's fishy. There's something fishy that is going on. Most NBA teams only care about the playoffs. Heck, the teams and players also care about the playoffs. There's so much load management in the NBA. Just see Kawhi Leonard. Bro doesn't play a regular season game. Now let's talk about betting. NBA has legalized betting, which makes companies to profit off of customers. Many people you would know who watch the NBA just for betting, and they would say it makes the game better. But that's just a coping mechanism. Many bettors have threatened NBA players for not scoring for them. NBA just wants big market teams to be in the playoffs, so referees give calls for their favor. The biggest example of this is the Tim Donaghy situation. Tim Donaghy had made friends with people who were involved in betting, so he would tell them the winner of games which he himself officiated. He had multiple calls with Scott Foster, who is still an NBA official notorious for giving stupid decisions in the court. The NBA tried to hide Tim Donaghy's FBI investigation also. This is just fishy. This is just wrong, man. Something's going on. Also, let's talk about AAU basketball. There are many greedy men seeing dollar signs and beginning new organizations and running tournaments, where once the children's development and enjoyment were the main focuses, the concentration has now shifted towards making money. Over the years, AAU basketball has evolved from an organization dedicated to providing an outlet for children to improve skills and develop valuable things such as teamwork and leadership to an industry designed to put money into its leaders' pockets. The steady evolution has left AAU basketball in the hands of sleazy, money-hungry businessmen rather than adults with the kids' best interests at heart. Basketball is a noble and pure sport. It is played for pure fun and the players enjoy playing it. They don't want to get into all the BS that goes into it. Most owners are in it for the money, let's be honest. I'm not going to name the team whose ownership is messed up. We all know, so I'm not going to name them. You know who I'm talking about. They just ruin the teams and take decisions for the team with no knowledge and don't let the GM do their job. But let's be honest, it is for the better. Big companies extract loads of money out of us. They will do their crony capitalistic stuff. We fans will get high quality entertainment and competitive basketball. What else can we do? Stop watching basketball? Lol, never.